Thanks for tuning in. This is SECCA Round 8, the Blueberry Hill Harescramble in Collinsville, Alabama on October 9th, 2021. I'm racing in the C45 Plus class today, and there are only 6 of us. I've got Chris Waldrop to my right, and everybody else is to my left. I got a decent start, but initially I'm 5th out of 6th. I was able to carry a little more momentum into that first turn and got past Tommy Jinks. Now Raven's out front, Jared Fryman behind him, and I'm 3rd going into the woods. It's been about 2 months since I raced a Harescramble. SECCA had the usual summer break, and then I opted to use the Crossbone Harescramble as one of my 2 drops so I could go race the Tiger Creek Sprint Enduro. It's all part of my points strategy, and I'll talk more about that later in the video. Thanks to Tyler Kyle for this video clip. I recognize this route from the Sprint Enduro I did here a few weeks ago. There's a downhill ahead with an easy hard split. The shortest path's on the left, and I remember there are a few lines that developed throughout the Sprint Enduro race. Jared took the middle line and I went far left. I was able to get the pass on Jared there, and now I'm 2nd, and I need to catch Raven before he gets too far away. I've said it many times before, but just look at how awesome the single track is here at Nichols Farm. Chris Waldrop is right on my tail, but we're pulling away from the rest of the class a little bit. We're starting to catch some of the slower riders in the classes that start in front of us, so I like to let them know I'm coming to hopefully make an efficient pass without slowing down my momentum, and hopefully not slow them down either. In the C45 Plus class, there are 7 rows that start in front of us, and in order to compete in our class, we have to pass a significant number of them. We're not really racing with them and vice versa. There's Martine Nichols showing us a hot line and helping us stay out of a mud hole. For the most part, the dirt's really great, but there's been a lot of rain in recent weeks and there are quite a few slick areas. I almost ate it right here making this pass, and my friend Chris behind me ended up crashing there.
Thank you. Thank you.
There are several hill climbs on the course, but this one's the most challenging because there's a lot of rocks and gravel at the bottom that make it hard to get a good launch up the hill. Somewhere right here I passed Raven and I didn't know it. I couldn't find it on video. He told me later he got tangled up on the hill somewhere. So now I'm in 1st place in my class.
Thank you.
This is a really long 10.5 mile course today. The Nichols have recently acquired some additional land, and this is part of the new property. It's really cool to have long courses where the field gets spread out a little bit and you don't end up with congestion and long trains of bikes. almost lost it right here. This area was slicker than it looked. I started to make that gradual left turn and I felt the bike slipping, so I just aimed for some open area in the woods. That's Bud Davies. He's in the C30 Plus class. He fell in behind me and followed me for several miles after I passed him here. I'll put a link to his video in the description. I didn't know I was in first place until I saw it on the screen right there. Coming up to the hill that I pointed out on the first lap. It's got a ton of loose rocks and gravel at the bottom. The guy in front of me bobbled, so I tried to take another line, but I couldn't get by him and it just killed my momentum. There goes Raven, so now I'm in second. Michael Henderson came down and gave me a push to get me going again. I really appreciate that, Michael. Colby Kennard standing next to the Suzuki there. He broke his ankle, unfortunately. I'm sorry that happened to you, Colby, and I hope you heal up quickly. At the end of the second lap, I'm in second place. Here comes the big hill again. My camera battery died about halfway through this lap, but I actually did catch Raven again. He made a mistake. I caught him and passed him. He stayed right on my back tire and he got around me in the open area right before the finish. I finished in second place with a cumulative time of 1 hour, 48 minutes, 40 seconds. Raven beat me by 5 seconds. Michael Smith finished third, followed by Chris, Tommy, and Jared in fourth, fifth, and sixth. We're getting close to the end of the season with only 2 more races on the SECCA schedule. I moved up to third in the points, but I'm only 1 point ahead of Jeff Curtis. I'm going to need to do well in the last 2 races to stay on the podium. Huge thanks to the Nichols family for hosting another epic race at Nichols Farm. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the race recap videos and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.